27 Years on the Texas Frontier by Captain William Banta. Chapter 1. Who is Captain William Banta? Family history. There has been so much said concerning his and his work on the frontier life. It may be well to give a short history of his origin and adventures as one of the early pioneers of Texas. He is a descendant of Egbert Banta, who, with his wife and his 5 sons, emigrated from Amsterdam, Holland, on the ship de Fro, which sailed February 13, 1659, for America. This William Banta being the second son of Isaac Banta, son of David Banta, one of the first settlers of Kentucky, where he removed to Indiana, where this William Banta was born, in Warwick County, on the 23rd day of June, AD 1827, his mother being the oldest daughter of Major William Barker and Abia Baker, his wife. Isaac Banta, with his family, landed at Clarksville, the county seat of Red River County, Texas, December 15, 1839, when it was a frontier county. In the fall of 1840, the family moved to Pinhook, now Paris, in Lamar County, then on the extreme frontier. Isaac Banta, father of William Banta, located his head right on Bullard's Creek, 8 miles east of where Bonham is now located. In the winter 1841, they moved on his own land, then protected by a few citizens at an English fort. Isaac Banta was the first justice of the peace elected in Fannin County, helped to organize Fannin County, as well as Lamar County. In the fall of 1843, Isaac Banta sold out and moved south to Sulphur, and assisted in the organization of Hunt County, and was elected justice of the peace. Henry Banta was the oldest son of Isaac, and the first assessor and collector of Hunt County. William Banta, second son, who was then in his teens, was one of the guards on duty at the time of the execution of 4 men hung for the murder of some friendly Indians, was also on duty as guard in the D.E. Norton case in Hopkins County, when taken for land swindling, was one of the first scouts sent out to pursue the Indians who had made a raid near Black Cat Thicket on South Sulphur.
In 1849, William emigrated to Austin, Texas, at the age of 22 years, where he arrived on the 2nd day of September, 1849. During the fall and winter, he was in several scouts and had a difficulty with the Wilson boys in a grocery, which resulted in William getting twice stabbed and 1 shot. The shot in the shoulder, 1 cut in the left breast, and the other at the lower rib. The Wilson boys were both cut badly, but not mortally. On Christmas Day, 1849, said William Banta landed in Hamilton's Valley, now known as Burnett. There loved and married Miss Lucinda Hairston, daughter of E.P. Hairston, on the 4th day of March 1850, and on the 15th day of May following was at home when 600 warriors of the Comanche tribe came to the house begging for corn. Was present the next day when the same Indians formed 6 columns deep in front of Fort Crojian and demanded provisions, and heard Wildcat tell Major Sibley he could take 30 squaws out of his company and whip his camp.
William Banta was the first man married in Burnett County and was the first person baptized in the county. He was in nearly all the Indian fights from 1850 to 1859 and organized and commanded the first company of Minutemen in the county. In the fall of 1859, he moved to Kimball County and there organized the first Minute Company in that county and commanded it under commission from Governor Clark. Was one of 3 men captured by 700 wild Indians and remained a prisoner for 4 days. One of the scouts that killed 7 Indians east of Burnett. One of the scout in a fight with 15 Indians, in which 5 of them were killed. One of the first to volunteer in state service in 1861, and 6 months after was elected first lieutenant of Company A, McCord's regiment, Walker's division. Was one of 7 prisoners who were fired into by a mob of several hundred men, where there were at least 100 shots fired, and the muzzle of the farthest gun was not over 6 feet. He was the one that was shot through both thighs and whose shirt, hair, and beard were burned up with fire from the guns, and was the one that knocked down the lamp-bearer with a canteen of water, letting down his eyebrow over his eye and capturing his lamp and putting end to the mob. Of the 7 prisoners, 3 were killed, 2 wounded, and 2 not hit. He is one who has served for 27 years on the frontier, has seen all the country settled from Red River to the Rio Grande, and the writer of this book, and full of lead and knife scars, and now cripple, and one who desires peace on almost any terms. He has raised a large family and is now in financial embarrassments. So you can't help but know something about the writer by this time. He is a citizen of Lampasas County and well known by most of the citizens of the surrounding counties and to all of the old brethren of the state who lived in his day.